Let's take a look at multiplying rational expressions. Now this one technically is a rational expression, but some of these get kind of complex and really too much for a final. So usually you'll find a simpler type on the final. So let's look at this one. This is actually more of what you saw earlier. 9y squared over 4 times 20x over 10y. And maybe this wasn't even meant to be a multiply rational expression. Sometimes the ones they put on there are pretty simple. Just because anything complex gets too much for a final. Basically, when you're multiplying fractions together, if we think about numbers first, then we'll get to the x's and y's. If you can divide a number on the top and a number on the bottom by the same number, do so. Like right away, I see I got 10 and 20. They're both divisible by 10. So 10 divided by 10 is 1. 20 divided by 10 is 2. So we got 9y squared over 4 times 2x over 1y, or just y. Well, let me put 1y just to really emphasize it. Now, we also have a 2 here and a 4 here. The only guideline is one's on top, one's on the bottom. 2 and 4 both divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we got 9y squared over 2 times 1x. Actually, I'll drop the 1's now. So x over y. And that's all we can do number-wise. Now, variable-wise, if you got, for example, y to a power on top and y to the power on the bottom, they don't have to be in the same fraction, then we can simplify those. This y down here is like y to the first. And let me write the rest of this down. So we got 9, got 2 there. And then if you got y to a power over y to a power, you subtract a smaller exponent from the larger one. 2 minus 1 gives us 1, and we have y to the first where our larger exponent was, which was up on top. And then this just becomes a 1. If everything disappears from your fraction, you're always left with 1. Now let's multiply across. 9y times x gives us 9xy. And 2 times 1 gives us 2. And that's our answer. So we got 9xy over 2, which is B, as in Bill. So 23b should be our answer. And it is.